Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing well. I'm getting ready to do your love reading for October. October. I know it's the 11th already, so I'm a little bit late, but that's okay. We'll call it October. Like end of October, beginning of November. How's that? That work? Good. Okay, so it's a love reading, and as usual, my readings are the collective. They're general readings. They're picking up collective energy for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And, it's not always going to resonate with you. So if you are in a love situation, it'll probably have some good information for you. You have to just use your own intuition. You'll know. You'll know pretty quick if this is your... Wow, you've got the Empress. That's a great card. Anyway, you'll know probably by the time I pull the Oracle cards, before I even get to the Tarot, if this is for you. Okay? And if not, check your Sun, Moon. Sorry, check your Moon, Rising, and Venus. For love, I like the Moon. Okay, this is pretty interesting. I really was only looking for one of these cards, but something told me to pull two. I'll just get you one of these. So on the table for oracles, we have fertility, which is the 3 card, which is the Empress. Fertility which means basically, it's the divine feminine, the mother of all creation. So you're in very good energy. You're abundant. You're not waiting. You're not striving. You're just in a really good place. Discovery. Wow, you're going to make some sort of discovery that's going to be very fortunate for you. We also have memories of love. So this looks like maybe you're thinking about somebody from your past, and it's a pretty deep soulmate, because this is the Six of Cups. Okay? Which usually indicates somebody from your past or a past life soulmate. So you're in Empress energy though, so you're good. You're abundant of your, within yourself, probably doing well, and so you're thinking about somebody from your past. And you've made some sort of discovery. This is interesting because he's holding up, it looks like a diamond. And then your final oracle is double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, Taurus, I think you may actually be working on a spiritual ascension and maybe giving back. You found some way to give back, but you also have a love situation. So you've got a couple of things going on. The memories of love, the Empress. So you're in complete unconditional love, and you're thinking about somebody from your past, have nothing but loving feelings for them. You've discovered something, or somebody in your life has discovered that something that they weren't sure if it had any value, has immense value. Okay? So, and then we have double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you're on track to find you're working on finding your life purpose. You're in a love situation. It's somebody from the past, or it's going to be coming up. It's somebody that you maybe didn't value, or they didn't value you, but there's been a recent discovery that you guys have a very deep connection. This is interesting. The double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Right away, when I have this card with the 6 of Cups and the Empress, I'm thinking that it's a twin flame energy, because twin flames have mission together. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So twin flames come together in this life, not just because they long for each other and they want to be, brought whole, but they have a mission to accomplish. Sorry, this goes there. I hope that makes sense. If you know anything about twin flames. If not, I'll try to talk a little bit about it if I sense this is a twin flame. So far, I'm thinking it's a twin flame reading. Okay, Taurus. Help me be a clear channel for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. My guides, please help me channel the most important messages for Taurus Collective. Okay, I just cleansed all my cards right before this reading. Okay, I need to get an energy for what is the situation that is, there you go, first card. What's going on? We've got a Five of Pentacles. This is a card of feeling outcast, feeling that you've been sort of left out in the cold. Maybe somebody, it is also the poverty consciousness card, but I'm not picking that up. These are all about relationship, and it's a love reading. So I'm going to say that right now, what you're dealing with and trying to reconcile is a Five of Pentacles energy. Somebody that you care about, you have memories of love with, that maybe you didn't value you like they should have, left you out in the cold. In other words, they just stopped talking to you. They didn't want to stay in contact with you anymore. And you feel abandoned. It's not a nice energy. I don't like Five of Pentacles. But that's what you're working on, and I'm going to try to get your challenge now. And that's not that uncommon with twin flames. Look at that. Jeepers creepers. Okay, sorry. Got the Tower. The reason that you have a Five of Pentacles energy right now is because there was a Tower moment between you and probably your twin flame. You are an Empress energy, though, or you need to be. And somebody's going to discover that leaving you was not a good idea. Oh my goodness, Taurus. I call you Torres. Taurus. Okay. What's contributed to this Tower? Why did we have this? What's going on? What's at the bottom, base of the matter? We've got this Five of Pentacles. We had a blow up with somebody, and just a total destruction of the relationship. What's it all about? A new start. The Fool. Either somebody did something foolish, or they did something foolish in the name of love. They wanted to initiate a new start, or something did start over, and it ended terribly with the Five of Pentacles, which is an abandonment, left out in the cold, and a Tower tearing down anything that they had between them. Oof. So, memories of love, but you're an Empress energy. Okay. Well, you're discovering something extremely valuable, and it does have something to do with a spiritual path. So, Taurus, let's keep faith here. What's on your mind about this situation right now? What's on your mind? My watch is banging on the table again. What's on your mind? Two of Pentacles. It's weighing up options, trying to balance your energy and figure out what's going on. So if you have two minds about something, or you've got just two things that are needing to balance, love, work, even two people, okay? There's balancing going on here. And maybe you're balancing staying and going. There's something here that it's on your mind. You're at a point now. I can see now. You've moved into Empress energy. And look at this. This is sad. Now I start getting the heartbreak feeling. Sorry. It's just I'm an empath, and it hits me, and I just have to chill a bit. In the past, we had the Knight of Cups, an expression of love. That's probably what this Fool was. It's an expression of love. And the Sun, just complete happiness. somebody was really, really happy in the past between you two. There was love and happiness. And how it got here, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. Something happened. Some tower came in, tore it down. Left you feeling terrible, right? I asked about what's coming up, and these cards were all there. So this is about a decision of the Lovers. This is the other deep soulmate card. So you've got the Six of Cups in your oracle, and you've got the major arcana in the tarot. There are 22 what we call major arcanas, and the rest of the cards are all minor. The major arcanas are the steps that we go through on our hero's journey. We all experience these different spiritual lessons and experiences. And so the Lovers is part of that. It's the true soulmate twin flame, okay? And it's also a decision in love. It can be a decision in love. There could have been a decision here. That seems to be the theme for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So we've got the Lovers, which is that deep soulmate. We've got the Six of Swords, which is moving out of troubled water into a better frame of mind. That's nice. We've got the Four of Swords, which is healing, quiet. When you're in the Four of Swords energy, you haven't been talking, but you are healing. And then we have the Page of Cups. That's an apology. That's all coming up, okay? But let's see where you are now, because I don't think that's coming up in October, maybe November. But you are healing, and you are moving to much calmer waters with this person. They're going to make an apology. I don't know what else that means, right? What kind of apology, you know. So where are you right now? What's your energy, Taurus, right now, today? How are you feeling about this love interest here, this deep soulmate? What are your... We've got Hierophant and Knight of Swords. So Hierophant is a spiritual relationship. It's spiritual guidance. It's kind of by the book. It's traditional religion. He's the high priest. And this is, you know, it can also be a commitment. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is making a decision. Making a decision. It's taking decisive action. You're moving in a direction, and I think you're moving in a direction that is about your abundance, because you are moving into Empress energy, even though you've had all this pain. And we'll go back and take a look at it. You're actually in kind of you're working on your spirituality. You've taken a decision that has to do with your spirituality. And I think you remain committed to this person even though they're not in your life anymore. Okay? I'm going to try to get just one more for your energy about this person. So this tells me that you recognize that this person is your twin flame, or it's a spiritual relationship. Yeah. Two of Cups. Very much in love with this person. Yeah. You know this is your twin flame. You're aware. And I think you want commitment. But you're taking decisive action to move towards your spiritual path. That's what this is. Mission. With them or without them, you're moving to your spiritual path, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you're doing something, could be like what I'm doing, tarot here. You're doing something to help people because you've been through a spiritual ascension and you've learned some really important lessons, and you are activated to share those lessons. Okay? How's your person feeling about you? So you're on the spiritual path. That's why you're in, and that's why you've managed to get into this Empress energy. Because that's about the only way you could do that after this end. Okay, your person has a dark priestess. Okay, so there's somebody in your person's life that they trust that's doing them harm. Dark priestess is the woman who comes and you can't trust her. She acts as a friend and then she uses whatever information she gets to manipulate you. So your person has someone in their life that, I'll just say, influence them to do this to you. I know that sounds crazy because if you really love somebody, nobody can influence you to do things like that. Yeah. But your person wants to come back. 8 of Cups in reverse. Dark Priestess talked them into leaving you behind and you want to come back. I don't see your person as the Dark Priestess. I see that as an influence in their life. And now they're recognizing they've made a discovery. I knew this was about your person, that you were valuable. Now they know who you are, and they're recognizing who this priestess, dark priestess, really is, and how that person is influencing them. I don't like to talk too much about those cards. You get the gist. Okay, so your person wants to return to you, but it's going to take a lot of strength. And they're in some sort of illusion. Maybe this dark priestess is working, manifesting, and putting them in illusion. This dark priestess is not good for your person. It's keeping your person stuck in confusion and doubt. Okay? And it's going to take a lot of strength for them to overcome this confusion and doubt and move toward you. But they are moving toward you. It's right here. They are going to, at minimum, apologize to you. I don't know if they'll realize that this person is really bad for them or not. We'll see. All right, what's the outcome for October? 7 of Swords. Okay. So 7 of Swords is, it can be called the deceit card. Okay? It can. It's also a card of, I believe, self-sabotage. I believe that this person, I don't think they're, if they're hiding anything from you, it's their feelings for you. Okay? They seem to be hiding something. Or they're making a strategy to get away from this dark priestess. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups. They have figured out that this is their love. They figured out that they love you and they want to start, they want a new start. Maybe that is getting away from the dark priestess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look. 5 of Cups. They're really blue without you. They're just looking at everything that's broken. They're not looking at the love that's left. They realize, I think they did something to you. This Tower. We'll find out when we get to the Tower. Because this has been a lot of the themes that I see for these divine couples, that the divine masculine has been deceptive in some way. And look, he loves you, but yet he was deceptive. And the reason I think he was deceptive is because he didn't think he was good enough. This is the self-sabotage card. Maybe this dark priestess has torn him down and made him think he's not good enough. You know, depending on how much time he's been around this person, they can work on your self-esteem. And he might not think he was good enough, but he loves you and he wants a new start. And you are going to have a new start. So this deception that has caused so much grief between you is going to be resolved with a new start in love. That's your outcome. That's pretty doggone great. All right, so then the question is, what happened? I want to go back here. I want to know why you're in the 5 of Pentacles. I know it says that the Tower's your challenge, that everything fell apart between you, and that's the challenge. How do you go back, right? You tell the truth. That's how you go back. All right, why is Taurus in this 5 of Pentacles energy, please? Ten of Cups. Okay. Either they're in a marriage and they're super unhappy. There's the Tower. Actually, I'm sorry. You're in the Five of Cups. And you are in the Five of Cups because either this was your person, this is your emotional fulfillment, or, yeah. Okay, so you're really in love with this person. And what else? That's not enough to tell us why. What else? Ah, yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay, Taurus. My dear, dear Taurus. Okay. So, you tried to manifest this Ten of Cups with the person that you love. Somebody from your past, something that didn't happen, timing was off, but you realized that they're your person. Through whatever work that you've done on yourself with the universe, you know that in the fifth dimension that you have a spiritual relationship with this person and you're trying to manifest it here on. So past lives. Remember I said past lives? You know about the past lives and you've been tasked with trying to bring this back together. And so you were trying to manifest this Ten of Cups, this happily ever after with this person, okay? But there was a death, right? Transformation. I'm sorry, this came first. There was an ending. Ten of Swords. Painful ending. Ten of Swords is a pretty painful ending. But the good news is it's over. It's done. That's done. The sun's coming in. See the puppy coming to cheer you up? And the wreath here from the divine telling you that you're divine and you're protected and you're a cherished one. So you're getting a lot of spiritual help here. But it hurt you in a terribly big way. And so it put you in the Five of Pentacles. But here's what I think is the good news. Though it ended something, this Five of Pentacles is almost over. See all the darkness around her? And she's heading through a doorway into a beautiful new life. The Death card it's death and rebirth. She's being reborn into a beautiful new life. And she's leaving behind something that was dead and decayed and was stagnant and was hurting her, hurting you. It was hurting you. Okay? Now, I don't know if this is the relationship that's transforming, but something's transforming so you can get out of this Five of Pentacles because you do end up in the Empress energy. And that's what's on your mind. You're trying to get your balance. You're trying to understand what happened here and what you should do next. Let's see what the Tower, what was the thing that came in and created this ending and this death? The Hermit. Somebody withdrew their energy from you. So you made a love offer, past, or a new start, right? Rather it be, whatever new start it was. And you definitely you wanted to manifest happily ever after with this person, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's how you came in. Sometimes those are subconscious messages. So the Tower is that the person that your person that you've had all these lives with, who didn't value you at that time, or they didn't value the connection, right? And they withdrew their energy and just kind of went into this waiting mode, assessing, analysis paralysis, assessing their life, assessing what does this mean, and just they withdrew their energy. They didn't, it's not like they talked to you When I see the Hermit on the tower, they didn't even talk to you. They just withdrew their energy. And that left you in the cold. That's why I know that they didn't talk to you. Did you remember the Five of Pentacles? You were in the cold. Yeah, it looks like now they're ready. That's what this is all about. But it took a long time. Both of you, I think, went through this transformation because they withdrew their energy for a long time. And now they've done all the assessing and everything, and now they're in a Page of Wands energy, which is sort of wanting to have new experiences. You know, maybe that was it. Maybe they had wanted to be free and didn't want to tell you, right? Justice and the Three of Cups. Okay, so they probably were within another relationship and they had you in a three-party situation, or because justice means something was done that was wrong. When you have to bring justice to a situation, the karmic scale's out of balance. So whatever they did after this, whatever created this tower by them going inside and not talking to you anymore, and it has to, the universe wants it fixed. That wasn't supposed to happen. And the universe wants it fixed. There's justice. And here's Three of Cups, which can be reunion or just happiness. Just, you know, meeting with friends. But I take that as reunion in this card. And yeah, because then I got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new beginning in the 3D. Remember I said that there was a spiritual relationship in the 5D? Yeah. So that's bringing it into the, yeah. And I asked, you know, just a couple of more questions on this Fool. Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. So there was some pretty bad, yeah. So they were in a pretty bad way when you came into their life all happy and sunny, and they were addicted to something, either a person, a substance. They were doing some bad things, right? And that's changed, and they worked on it to change it. But they're defensive. They were defensive about this. When you went in, do you see how they're trying to keep you from finding out that their life is just completely destroyed, right? They're trying to keep, they're fighting for something. They're either fighting to get out of this devil energy, and the universe comes in, because this is destiny, this is fate. This tells me that this is a fated relationship, but I knew that, but maybe I didn't explain that to you. This is divine timing. This is going to happen when the divine decides it's going to happen. When this person fights off this devil energy that they have, whatever it is. It can be codependency on another person. It can be alcohol. It can be so many things. And they're fighting. Seven of Wands says they're defensive about it, but they're fighting it. And there's going to be a change. And I think that's why in the near future, not in this month, but in the near future, they realize that they love you in this month. They want a new start. This is the beginning of the conversation to just bring the relationship out of. This is exactly the same energy that I had for Aries, except for there's no Emperor and Empress. Actually, I haven't even seen, Crossroads. So they're at a crossroads. It requires a decision. And I don't think they were ready to make that decision then because of the devil. Right? Okay. So I think I think it's pretty clear what's going on here. Right? So I'm just going to pull this up and going to bring out this Yin Yang Oracle and just see what are the energies that were going on? Because we got that devil, and I don't like that. What was the energies that were going on with Taurus person, their counterparty, Taurus's counterparty? One more. Okay, we've got a lot of cards, but I don't like to discourage it when the cards want to talk. So I'm going to try to get these back in the order that they came. So I think this was the first card. I see. I definitely see. Okay, here we go. Time out, retreat. That's that hermit mode that caused the tower. They needed to retreat. They couldn't deal with whatever it was that you wanted them to deal with at that time, okay? And they went through a dark night of the soul while they were in that reclusive energy. So they had a shadow side. Here's that devil energy, the moon. They had a shadow side. They were in bad energy when you came upon them in their life. They weren't in a good place at all. Okay? They had toxicity patterns. They were bound to something, chained to something. That's why I said I feel like it could be alcohol or codependency. Something that was very difficult for them and very painful for them has had them bound. And it had to do with the patterns in their life, what they do in their life, right? And they have a lot of guilt about sabotaging the relationship. It's because of this toxicity that they sabotaged the relationship with you, and they have a lot of guilt about that. That's hard when that happens, right? And so they had a lot of fears and limitations. They couldn't get past their fear of taking a step towards you. Maybe you guys have a history of problems, but separation, longing, but they wanted you. They desperately wanted you, but they were too afraid. So basically, they did have an awakening. You know, that tower came in, put them in this shadow side, and that brought them out. They healed themselves. This is a remembering who you are, remembering that you're part of Source. They had an awakening to your relationship, which is beautiful. And now Spirit's asking them to take care of themselves. Spirit's saying, it's going to happen in divine time. Trust. And that's for you too, Taurus. Trust. This is going to happen. And I told you there was a wheel there that said it was destiny, divine timing. Oh God, I hope you haven't. I haven't been knocking on my. I have a bad habit of messing around with my microphone, so it looked like it was over by my arm. So I hope I didn't screw it up. Okay, sorry, I broke our wonderful chain here. So they gave it over to the divine. They remembered who they were, and they know divine asked them to trust, and most important, to do some self-care, because they had let themselves get in a bad state with this toxicity, whatever it was, be it alcohol, be it drugs, be it gambling, be it food, sex, whatever. And it reawakened their attraction for you. This awakening has brought them back into their feelings of attraction. So I just want to get one more. So what are they going to do about that attraction? receive, open. So it's opening them back up. Okay, it's opening them up. It's getting them out of this fear and giving them clarity. The divine is working with them and giving them clarity, having them follow their heart and their intuition. So that's good. That's great. One more, please. Yeah. The distance, look at the distance, how much closer they are. You guys are coming together. They're seeing things clearly, and they're getting closer and closer to this reunion. See? Wow. That's pretty awesome that this card came out. Look at all these cards. There's a lot of negative cards in here. Reunion, soul ties. You're getting closer. You see how close you are now? That distance is being here where we started. You were like time out. They were in full retreat, walking away, right? Now the distance is closed. You're getting closer to this reunion. It's a soul tie, like I said, and you're getting close to reunion. That's why you're an Empress energy. You know, you've been down this you've been on a spiritual, it could be either their discovery or your discovery. Maybe your discovery was your powers, your gifts, right? And that's bringing you to develop your gifts so that when you're with your twin flame, you guys can work on your mission, doing something together for humanity. Okay, I just want to get a couple messages from your person. These are not lovey-dovey messages, but they are kind of the truth about where their headspace was. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is really ending up beautiful. I will come back for you. I am working towards a better future. So they'll be back. They're coming back. Divine timing. Spirit says trust. Trust. It's all going to be happening in the right time. I'm going to get a couple of oracle cards and then we're going to close the reading so I don't go too long. It's union. That's why it's the same message as Aries. There's a lot of, until the end of December, I think December 21st is there's a huge horoscope triune between Saturn and Jupiter. So I think, and I'll get that information so that I think it's the 21st. Yeah, and it's like a once in many, many years. So there's a lot of twin flames. There's a lot of divine relationships that are coming back together. And they all have this divine masculine, it's all the same story. And it shows up a lot. Look at this, healing. So that's what's going on now. Through this separation, you guys have healed. You're healing. This is going to be a very healing love for you, okay? Once you guys are back together, it's going to be very healing. And you have healed because you're an Empress. So this is all about them, right? Truth. Yeah. So they have to come to the truth in their own life and bring it to you. Okay? They didn't bring you the message. The divine masculine in the timeline right now has not brought the truth to the divine feminine, and she's just left in this Empress energy. And then she has psychic abilities. So you, divine feminine, are opening up. I think your person is too, but you are opening up. You guys are communicating. Okay? You're communicating with this twin, but you're communicating with them in the fifth dimension. See? So you guys are actually you're working together towards this, but it's not in the 3D. And I'm pretty sure you understand that. Let me get you, especially if you watch tarot, I'm just going to get you one more card, and that's advice from your guardian angel. Yeah, that third eye, because your person had it too, remember? I can pull it out. Let's see. Where was it? Here it is. Clarity. Third eye. You see the third eye? You both have it. So you're talking. You're working together. You probably know it, Taurus. I don't think they know. I don't think their conscious mind knows. You do. You know exactly what's going on. Moon cycles. Okay. You know, this month had 2 moon cycles, right? We had a Aries full moon on the 1st of October, and we're going to have, I don't know what sign it's going to be in, but there's another full moon on the 30th. So that's 2 full moon cycles in the same month. So there's something happening this month. Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and your manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. Yeah, this month there's 2 cycles. Something's going to happen in October. Don't know what it is, but something's happening. Okay. Cool. Well, that's your reading. Thank you so much, Taurus. And if you haven't, please consider subscribing. And if this resonated, if you could put a thumbs up, like, it helps me with the YouTube algorithm so that I can get in front of more people. So I'd appreciate it. And you know, and you can also click the bell so that you can be notified when I upload new videos, because I'm going to do some more creative content this month. Maybe even do an update on the divine partnerships. Okay? All right. Love and light, and I'll see you soon.